I have waited so long, in fact too long, to cover this game. I've got a massive grin on my face that you currently cannot see, but oh dearie me, long have we waited. Finally, Riot have dropped news in regards to 2xKO, and we got to talk about it. Let's go over the news that we've just received in this brand new bombshell that dropped a couple hours ago. Let's take a look. Alright, firstly, so we know a little bit about the fact that we were going to be receiving a brand new character today. We were going to be taking a look at a brand new champ, and that was basically all we kind of knew. We weren't sure whether or not we were going to get any new news in regards to 2xKO, or if we were going to be seeing anything kind of related to the game's release or anything. So we kind of had to brace ourselves for a little bit of just limited information, which is kind of what my mindset was going into today, which is why I was like, oh, this will be a very short video. I won't have to record so much or whatever, but it's still going to be relatively short, but we have a lot to talk about in the sense that there has been a lot dropped on us that, you know, I'm very excited about. And the first thing, obviously, is Vi. Vi is a character that, obviously, I know from League of Legends. Obviously, she's been very popular within Arcane and whatnot. Obviously, I don't play League as much, but her design is really cool, and I've always been a big fan of the design and the massive gauntlets and stuff. But seeing her in action in 2xKO, being that sort of rushdown brawler character who has a lot of really sick combos, flurry of punches and whatnot in her trailer, she looks insanely fun to pair up with characters like Yasuo or Ilaoi or Ari, and I'm very excited to sort of check her out. And I'm very much on the train of, normally when I see a character from a fighting game that I really like, if I really like someone and I'm like, yo, you know, in a trailer, I'm instantly putting them on my team, and I normally stick with them. And I'm very much looking forward to putting Vi on my team, whether she's my anchor or whether she's my lead. But it will be very but it'll be very fun to get into combos and stuff like that. She looks absolutely insane. And again, she just looks like she pairs up really well with characters who just give her a lot of space, and also she can sort of, there's a ton of combo potential there with team stuff as well. So very excited to see what she does. And we won't have to wait long, which bleeds into my next point. We actually got some news, finally, of the closed beta for 2xKO, and it will be starting on September 9th, 2025. I know it is a slightly longer wait. Maybe we have to wait about another month or so just before we can actually get our grubby little hands on it, but it is still not as big a window as I thought. Again, it is like 2 months away, so I'm very excited to finally be able to jump on this game. If you haven't already played it, this is your opportunity to get on it. This is not a completely closed beta. I'm pretty sure anyone can get in. So I'm going to leave a link to the description as to where you can sort of find it and sign up. And sign up to this closed beta, courtesy of Riot, and you can go ahead and obviously hop into that. Everyone in the previous Alpha Lab has been confirmed to be invited. So if you were already in the previous Alpha Labs, then be sure to take a look at your emails. Closer to the time, you'll more than likely see an invite from Riot, hopefully later down the line, which is kind of, hopefully, the case for all of us. 2xKO will also be available from this point on. However, there may be small downtime here and there for patches, which obviously it makes sense, but that kind of means that we're finally entering the life cycle, or the start of the life cycle, for this long anticipated tag fighter that we thought was going to be out either by the end of this year or the start of next year. At least that's what I thought. I had the theory that at the worst it would come out the start of next year, but it looks as if that we are getting it in literally 2 months, and I absolutely cannot wait to see the state of the game, the videos that will come out on it, how people are going to find it. More importantly, sort of how newer fighting game players are gonna feel when they get their hands on it. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are eyeing this game up from the outside that really want to get in on it. I'm gonna try my best to. I've got a backlog of videos, by the way, that I want to work on, be it guides and stuff like that. That'll help people from the outside of the FGC understand each and every single character, basic breakdown guides of every character. Obviously, aside from Jinx and Vi, I have notes for practically the entire base roster. So I'm going to try my best to basically put together a couple guides here and there just to kind of get entry-level players into the game, and that's kind of what I want to do in the future, and just try and make a statement with this game, man. I just want to obviously thank everyone that's been on this crazy journey with me from last year up until now. When we've been starting to record 2xKO content up until now. Video essays were never my strong suit. but they're the videos that I've enjoyed working on the most. It's really weird to explain just how exciting it is to sit down and talk about the news and obviously be able to put it out there and have not the, obviously, unfortunately, I don't have the greatest reach, but to kind of have it at BA practice and smaller groups and audiences and people come to you and be like, this is really cool, you should keep doing it. It's been a blessing. It's been an honor to cover a lot of things. My best video was when Jinx got announced, so I'm kind of hoping this video does a little better as well. At least that's the hope and that's the pray. But yeah, also as a quick disclaimer, I'm gonna try and obviously be promoting this game as much as I possibly can. If you are like me and like-minded and you want to get into 2XKO and you want to find like-minded individuals who are trying to also get into the game, my personal Discord will also be in the description below, so feel free to join us and have that conversation as well. But on top of that, if you're in the EU scene looking for just people to play with and when tournaments are about and whatnot, run it down mid. The EU Discord for 2XKO ran by Rozu, who's a good friend of mine, is also going to be in the Discord. Is also going to be in the link in the description. So if you want to go ahead and check that out as well, then feel free to, and I'll obviously leave that there for you guys to go ahead and check out. So yeah, that's practically it from me. Obviously, let me know what your thoughts are on Vi. Let me know what you guys think about the entirety of the situation, whether or not you're excited for 2XKO, obviously after the changes that we had in the previous couple months. But let me know what your thoughts are, and I'm very excited to see you guys there. And if you do make it into the closed beta, then I'm going to see you on the sticks. Take care of yourselves and peace out. Bye-bye, everyone.